Steve Andrews is giving a voice to the voiceless and taking the powerful to task. Now, 8 on Your Side investigates.
Beaten with a belt, unqualified staff, a woman tied down for hours. So what is next at this assisted living facility? The state this week had enough of the La Vida en El Mar assisted living facility.
The Agency for Healthcare Administration, or AHCA, shut the place down. And according to 8 on Your Side senior investigative reporter Steve Andrews, this ALF was a problem.
Fines and citations just didn't get it done. According to the state, La Vida en El Mar presents an immediate risk to residents. They are not living in a safe environment free from abuse and neglect. Closed, nailed, license suspended. What for? Take your pick. According to this emergency order, on May 22nd, a resident of La Vida en El Mar assisted living facility dropped off at a local emergency room, displayed bruises to his left forearm, right wrist, and stomach, which he explained were caused by a caretaker at the facility beating the resident with a belt. May 29th, unqualified staff dispensing medication. Someone identifying herself as a cousin of a staff member hid in a closet, refusing to interact with agency personnel.
You just can't make this stuff up.
Brian Lee is executive director of Families for Better Care, a watchdog group.
If they were trying to talk to someone through the closet to get answers to questions, that should never happen.
The Agency for Healthcare Administration issued the emergency order this week, suspending La Vida en El Mar's operating license.
But I think that there's a track record here that shows that something should have maybe been done a while ago.
The state found La Vida en El Mar exceeding license limitations. In February, a female physically tied down at her waist anywhere from 2 to 3 hours a day.
Even if you look at the fines related to some of these past problems at this facility, they're not very serious. I mean, you're talking $500 here, $1,500 there. I mean, that's not a lot of money.
Despite the citations, the fines, the state determined deficient practices exist presently, have existed for an extended period of time in the past without corrective action, and will continue if the agency does not act promptly. Now, according to the Agency for Healthcare Administration, under Florida law, emergency orders against facilities are issued only when there is an immediate, serious danger to the health, safety, or welfare of the patients.
So did the state have any explanation about why they didn't take action sooner?
I asked that question, and the answer is not really. Only that AHCA claims it takes its responsibility to hold these facilities accountable very seriously. I also asked whether or not the alleged abuse was reported to law enforcement, and I haven't gotten an answer on that just yet.
All right. Thank you, Steve. More to come on that one. If you have a problem you want Steve to investigate, call the 8 on Your Side helpline, the telephone number on your screen, 1-800-338-0808.